What is up, everybody? It's Joe from JLW Games coming at you with another cool video back in Time City once again. And today we're going to be working more on the tower ride, of course. It is about time we get this thing pretty much complete. So we're very, very close after this episode. I get a lot of stuff done today. We actually do a lot of exterior work on the tower ride itself and get a lot of stuff closed up, and it's getting very, very close. So we're almost near completion, at least close to where I want to be, closer to where I wanted to be for a while now on the tower ride. So we still have a little bit of interior to work on as well, but I figured I'd go ahead and start on the exterior because that's the main part that we needed to kind of work on as of right now, because it's just kind of empty still, and I'm ready to start making it look like something from the outside, you know. And because there's just nothing on the outside yet. We had this one side of the wall that we did work on, and I kind of used that design kind of based of what I'm going to do for the rest of the exterior. The exterior is going to have a slightly different sections throughout the entire outside area. It's not all going to look the same. I'm not just going to put the same windows. Well, I use the same windows for everything, but I'm not going to use the same designs the way I used everything for the entire exterior. So we for the most part, we get this side fully done, almost completely. Just kind of a little area there that I still have a little bit still to do on this outside spot, but we still have the other side to do as well. So we're gonna get that hopefully in close to a completed spot as well. So the name of the tower is going to be on the side of the tower here. I don't know what it's going to be called, but it's going to be something tower, so I left some space on it. Excuse me, so I don't know exactly what it's going to be called just yet. Hopefully by the next episode I will, and we'll actually have a name on the tower as well. We're going to put it on both sides, so you'll see the tower on both sides. We're going to do a lot of detailing, like there's going to be wires hanging out everywhere. It is going to look very, very cool and unique, and I love the way that it has turned out so far, and I hope you guys like it as well. So just in case you guys haven't heard, we are going to be doing a 24-hour live stream Saturday on the 5th at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, and be sure to go check out my Twitch channel on that. And if you also want to be part of the Discord, check the link in the description down below for the Discord as well. You guys aren't going to want to miss out on any of the stuff in the Discord. We have a lot of fun in the Discord with coaster discussions, and a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff on the channel as well is also shown. So it's just a lot of fun, and then we also get in the voice chat quite often, and actually, you know, just have hang out with each other. So if you want to have a chance to hang out with me or some of the other viewers, we can do that as well. It's a lot of fun, and just kind of discuss stuff. It's a fun time, and I hope you guys definitely encourage you to go check out the Discord and also the Twitch channel as well. If you want to watch these episodes live, I can't stress it enough. It's just so much fun, and we have so much fun during each stream and during the Discord sessions as well. You don't want to miss out on these episodes. So again, you are going to be seeing a lot of episodes coming out very, very soon. So nearly every day, they're not going to be daily, but you're going to be seeing episodes nearly every day on Time City right now. So we have a lot to do, and I'm very prepared on getting this park into a very completed state sooner rather than later. So don't think that I'm going to be rushing the park, because I'm not going to rush the park. I'm actually going to go and not I'm going to just be working on it more often, if that makes sense. We're going to be working on the park more often than not, like at least, if not every day, almost every other day, we're going to be working on Time City. So I'm going to be trying to fit other series in as well, but for the most part, you're going to mostly be seeing Time City more than any other series right now on the channel, and a lot of you might actually enjoy that. So I'm going to predict that there's going to be probably close to 80 plus episodes before we're finished with Time City. This is what, episode 42, I believe. So there's still a lot to be done, and we're not even completely halfway done with the park. So I'm in that regard is where it kind of gets a little iffy in that regard. So, but hopefully we're gonna be in some good spots later on, and we've been working on this park for almost a complete year now. The first episode was back last January, so that's kind of exciting to think about, that I've been working on this park for over a year now, and I just can't believe I've had that much patience and still working on this park and still continuing to work on this park through this much time, because it's just insane to think about that I've worked on it that long. And if you've stuck with me for all the episodes, thank you so much, and I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am building it, because there's so many special things about this park that I cannot wait to see when it's done and in action. I actually did a guest flow test on this park after the episode was done, and the guests are starting to flow in a lot better than what they were in the last time I did a park flow test, or a guest flow test. So that's really good that the guests are actually flowing in through the park a lot better now, and it's definitely a nice thing to note, because I want the park to be really well functional as well, so that's always a good thing if you count it as that. So anyways, this exterior, I hope you guys think it looks good. I think it's actually turned out really, really nice. I wanted to keep it fairly simple and not too extreme, and I think I accomplished that, but at the same time it looks nice and detailed and brilliant. So it looks good. I'm satisfied with how it's turning out, and I think the final product will just kind of blow my mind and exceed my expectations, hopefully. And that's what I'm going for. So lately I've had an issue with the Theme Maker's Toolkit not allowing me to upload parks to the Steam Workshop. So I haven't tested it with this just yet, and I hope that does not happen. But if it does, I am going to try and track down and figure out how to fix it. So just keep that in mind, that I will try my best to get this on the Steam Workshop eventually, if it has issues with that. Hopefully it doesn't, but you never know. Just kind of a fair warning that if it's late on getting on the Steam Workshop someday. But that's kind of a later date. The game is pretty buggy right now, with a lot of different bugs since the last, not the last update, but the update before it was one of the worst updates, I think, for creating bugs and optimization issues, to be honest, because there's a couple bugs that I've ran into. One specifically that has annoyed me the most is the departure interval on coasters don't work anymore. Which I had reported to the forums at Planet Coaster, so hopefully they see that and realize that that is a bug at the moment. So I don't know what would create a bug. I don't know how those bugs are created to where that doesn't work, but it doesn't work now. So whatever they did to something in the coasters, it got rid of the departure interval. So hopefully Frontier gets that fixed sooner rather than later, because if they don't fix it, it's going to be kind of a shame, because I'm having issues spacing out my trains now, because I don't want the trains to dispatch as soon as a train clears the lift hill every time. There's just not enough time for the other train to get through, because you don't want them stopping on the top of the lift hills if you want to make a realistic style coaster. You just don't want that. And right now that's the issue I'm having with Salvaged, because I had a departure interval, and I wanted to keep those departure intervals because I have the announcement on the dock that I have as well, and if I don't have the departure interval, it sends out before the announcement's even done, and it just kind of ruins the effect of it, and I don't really want that. So anyways, you can see with the tower, I'm trying to create a couple of areas that make the tower look a little kind of destroyed, and kind of, obviously it's during an apocalypse, so there's gonna be some issues with the building, obviously. So you're gonna see wires everywhere, pieces of the building actually missing, and different items like that. So we're getting lots of details on these exteriors. Actually, turn out really, really nice. I'm really shocked of how well this ended up turning out, and I would love to hear your guys' opinion in the comments section below of what you think this kind of turned out, how this turned out, if you like the exterior, because I think it turned out amazing. Like I'm still kind of shocked of how well it turned out. Like it just like amazes me of how well it turned out. I'm really excited. I'm just excited for this when it's all said and done, because it's just, this project has meant a lot to me, and I hope if it doesn't turn out the way I'm hoping, I'm going to be kind of disappointed. But anyways, I did go over into the Jurassic section just a little bit. I wanted to add these dinosaur footprints that were in the toolkits item, and I thought they would be a nice little touch to have like little dinosaur footprints throughout the section. So I figured that'd be kind of a nice little addition to this area of the park. So as you can see, I do kind of like to go back into the Jurassic section every once in a while and just make a couple of, adjustments and changes and stuff. I think it works really, really nicely, and they're a nice little touch, I think, to the Jurassic section. And then while I was at it, I noticed that I probably should have some sort of fence or barrier between this pathway and the log flume, obviously, because you don't want guests wandering back there when there's a big cliff into water and a ride on top of that. So that's probably not the best thing to have, next to a pathway without a barrier. So I kind of wanted to create this barrier, and maybe a little bit of rock work to also help maybe keep guests away from it at the same time. So I think I'm going to do a lot of rock work on this ride eventually, so it has a little bit more rock work around it instead of just these random cliffs. I think it will give it a better look to it if it just has lots of rocks around it. So there's also a nice toolkit, a dinosaur, that was just posted not long ago, and it's a Spinosaurus, and it's actually a really well textured dinosaur as well that I wanted to throw in here at the same time. It's not animated like the other ones, but it actually looks really, really good, and whoever created it actually did a really good job on it, so I applaud them. It looks really good in the game too, so kudos to them, and hopefully we get some more dinosaurs in the Theme Maker's Toolkit more often. So we're constantly getting more and more dinosaurs, so you can't complain. So after that little small little bits in the Jurassic section, we decided to come back to the tower and work on it a lot more. So this is where you kind of see some more damage to the building itself. I want to have like hanging cables and stuff like that, like the electric is kind of going out, and then some pieces of wood kind of hanging off of the side as well, almost like as if there's a section missing from the building or the tower itself, because I wanted, it's obviously Apocalypse section, I have to make all the buildings kind of almost like they're falling apart, almost, in a way. So it's an apocalypse, you gotta have the buildings falling apart, and I wanted to, this section, it's kind of a mix between modern to futuristic kind of stuff. So the buildings are going to be futuristic, but at the same time, they're not super as futuristic. So they're definitely from the future, but they're not too far into the future. So if that makes any sense, please let me know down in the comment section below. So what I mean is it's going to be a little bit sci-fi, but not too sci-fi. So you can see the technological advancements within the area, but also you can see that it is falling apart at the same time, which is kind of a weird combination to kind of put together to make it work kind of well in that regard. So, but it works really well, and hopefully by the next episode or two, we do get the exterior done, and we're going to be starting on the Roman section sooner rather than later, and I hope you guys are ready for that, because I am ready for it. I'm excited. Hopefully by the 24-hour live stream, we will be working on the Roman section. That is the goal and hopes as of right now. So, anyways, that's about all we really do in this episode. I do obviously create this fence a little bit, and again, we just worked on the exterior of the tower ride for the most part, and that's kind of the main things we kind of did. And I think I added a little bit of green shrubbery and trees to a couple spots by the outdoor queue in just a moment as well. So anyways, I hope you guys for sure enjoyed this episode. Let me know again in the comment section what you think about the exterior of the tower as of right now. I think it's looking really good. Hopefully you agree with me, and that it is looking fantastic as well. And hopefully again we'll be in the Roman section soon. And if you want to watch these episodes live, again, go follow me on Twitch. Join the Discord. Links are all in the description down in the description below. Be sure to check those out. And I hope you guys have a great day and an even cooler tomorrow, guys. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.